What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Hairless Turtle, back to you with another video. Today, we're talking about the spirit of rebellion. And I'm going to be posting up some scriptures so you guys can go along and you can look at these scriptures. But please, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll be getting new videos every week. And we're talking about rebellion. What is the definition of rebellion? It's an act of violent or open resistance to the establishment, government, or authority. That could be anything. And you have pride. Pride is a big issue. Now you have rebellion. And so rebellion comes in the fact that when people do not want to listen, when people have attitudes, and they don't want to listen to you because of the fact that they feel like they have something better to present, a higher authority or higher power. When you was as a kid, we all seen this when we was kids and stuff. Parents tell us to do something, wash the dishes, we don't do it. And then when the parents get upset, we want to fight back. Or we have an issue with something and we go against it and we know it's totally wrong. But we want to prove a point and we don't care because we demand, as I could say, more respect in a sense that we think. Rebellious is something really dangerous because it creates anarchy. It creates anarchy. It creates confusion, misery, and it brings a lot of stuff. If we as a human race didn't have rules, the world will be terrible. It'll be dangerous. It'll be anarchy, chaotic. We know for a fact it's bad to kill people. We know it's bad to lie. We know it's bad to steal, but we still try to do it to prove our point that we're trying to make. And rebellious is the type of spirit that, it'll make you go against the government authority to even your household authority. In a lot of family households, rebellious start within the house before it hits outside. Matter of fact, it starts within the room of a child, a mother, a daughter, a sister, or even a father. It does not discriminate race, age, or gender. Case in point, your father says, well, I do not want any pornography in the house. I don't want my kids having sex at a young age, and I want them to focus on their education. He pushes this forward. So rebellion does, because you have a pride or ego that you're trying to prove, because remember, pride is about a feeling or a deep desire of your achievements. You feel like you could do more and more in life. You feel like you want more. So you get to the point of having your pride. And then you have what? Your rebellious spirit. The rebellious spirit comes in, and then you decide to start looking at what? Pornography. A lot of guys, they start off looking at pornography. Once they start looking at pornography, you know for a fact it's wrong. You don't supposed to be doing it because you're in your dad's house. That is his rule. But yet and still, you're looking at it, right? And you're looking at it in your closet or in your room or whatever. Over time, it's going to get bigger where you're going to buy little toys, little girl toys around the area, or you're going to be buying magazines. And before you do that, and after that, yeah, you're right. You're going to start looking at women a different way. You're going to be looking at them as a sex object. And then you're going to eventually start paying women to have sex with you. You're going to do stuff like that. Or you're not even going to do that. You're going to get yourself in trouble by peeping in the girls' restroom, doing things that, as I can say, that is not right. That doesn't seem, that's not natural. And before you know it, if your father allow it to continue going, you've already had the establishment of rebellious. You've already rebelled against him because you went against his rule, his authority. He is higher up than you. He is telling you what you should do. Now, we'll talk about the factor that people talk about the government and stuff. In Romans 13 and 1 through 2, it talks about how you need to submit to your government. You have to respect your government and authority. That means you have to pay your taxes. You cannot kill. You cannot steal. You cannot rob. You need to tell the truth in the courthouse. Don't bear false witness. We have these things, but people, they decide to go with a different route. In the scripture of that, it talks about that already. How the government themselves in the government need be under God as well. Because see, if the government and if the people are ahead of an establishment that God placed them over decides to go a different route, then God will allow the pestilence, the plagues come into their life. And that is simple. If you have it where the United States is not obeying God, they're not obeying him. The leaders and officers are not obeying him and pushing the rules of the Bible, pushing it more and not trying to do it for their own benefit and gain. Well, that's where rebellion is going to come in. Rebellion is going to come in deep down inside, because you're going to start to have pride. You have rebellion. People are going to be angry, grievous, mad, upset. You're going to have all these things that's going to come up, but it only came up because of one thing, because you rebelled. Rebellious is the spirit is very strong, it's very powerful, and rebellious is one of these spirits that you and I have to watch out for, because it's easy for you to go into rebellion. Case in point, if somebody says we don't want to have black people in this area, and they say that, and you're black yourself, do you rebel against that authority? You go in that area, or you go the opposite way? Well, just do what the Bible said. Kick the dust off your feet and go the opposite way. But does that stop you? No. If you go the opposite way, people will see, eventually somebody see that, yo, this is wrong. And somebody who is maybe on the other side, they will say this is wrong. And you know what they will do? They will fight on your behalf for you without you even telling them what's going on. And they will instantly start fighting. Hey, this is wrong. 100% wrong. Black people have the right to come inside of our park and enjoy the same thing we're enjoying. You will have that because of why? You're not trying to start an altercation. Matter of fact, you went the other way. But when you do that, you pray about it. Rebellious and pride, they go hand in hand. And for you to destroy rebellion, you have to, as they say, you have to play by its rules, but also use your logic. You have to use your logic. And if you could use your logic, and if you could play by its rules, you play by its rules, and you use your logic, and you allow God to lead you, you will overcome rebellion all the time. Rebellion is also, you could say, anarchy. Anarchy is the same thing. So guys, let me know down in the comment section if you would like to have more videos of this. I will also put another video on pride. It's gonna be a lot longer, the next video, but you have we're gonna be talking about next week a newer type of spirit. And all these spirits that I'm naming you guys, and I'm putting it in the video chat, in the video descriptions, they're all signs. They come right behind each other, 100%. And this is facts. These spirits come behind each other. Whenever you get to talking to somebody about something that you have a difference of, you're going to see certain spirits align with each other, and you're going to start seeing that in that person. And so what I tell people is that this is very strong content that you're going to need, because if you're going out even to your daily job, you will see this. But guys, the spirit of rebellion, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. And until next time, peace.